Well, congratulations on the victory. You've had a few minutes now to sort of think about the fight and your performance. How did you feel it went tonight, and how do you feel about your performance?
I feel great. I feel like I had just a little bit of adaptation tactically to make with the distance management because he had a good tip. And I focused too much at the beginning of the fight on catching that kick, but he was very good with it. So I did have the timing only one time. Um, so a couple of times I was waiting too long on that, and then I was okay. Fuck that! I'm gonna be on my English boxing, little steps, and I'm gonna break the distance and bring him more. And I'm not gonna accept the kicking distance, and I'm gonna bring the heat.
Was that kind of what you expected Dan to bring tonight? Was the kicking at range?
Yeah, I was expecting it, and we had been working on it, but he was such good with it that I think Tsarukyan did the same mistake. He tried to catch it a couple of times, and one or two times he defended well, and it was a bad focus, and we had to switch during the first round and to focus on more English boxing, little steps, breaking the distance, bringing me a little bit heat before shooting the takedowns, which worked perfectly and a lot better. And just bring him the second destroy machine to bring that on. I had to a little time off before switching my mind inside uh, inside war territory, inside what I love to do. And when I was inside of it, I knew it was going to be my fight.
Were you a little bit surprised that you weren't able to get him with the choke in the second round?
Yeah, I mean, the problem is he's a great competitor, and he just got submitted by this choke. So I think he has been working on his defense on it, and I have been feeling it. He worked a lot on it, like just the basic defense, you know, like getting on his side and protecting his neck and trying to push my body upwards. So the choke is not very tight. It was tight. It was close, but he worked on his defense. He's a hell of a competitor in the top 5, top 10 since 10 years, over 10 years. I mean, when he was top 5 in this division, I was still fighting in Mali, in Timbuktu, you know, my first mission outside the country. So, whole different job, and I had absolutely nothing to do with MMA. I never had a pair of mitts on my hands, so a lot of experience, and he has been learning from his mistakes. So I had to bring him to the hospital with some vicious ground and pound, and this is what I did.
You did get the finish, and then you state your claim as the top of the division, calling out the bigger names in the division. Who would you like to fight next? And it seems like out of the guys you mentioned, Arman's the one without an opponent. Would you be happy to fight him for that number 1 spot, or do you want to just go straight past him and get into title contention?
I'm fully focused on anybody inside the top 5, but the undisputed belt and the BMF belt are what are my first interest. My first point of interest is to fight the winner of Charles or Holloway, or the winner of Justin versus Ilya. But if it has to happen, I will fight Arman, of course, and I will take a spot.
Benoit, félicitations. You said it all in English, so I will go in French with the same question. La première, est-ce que tu peux nous parler maintenant un petit peu de l'avenir? Tu étais un petit peu discret sur tes ambitions sur l'année 2026. Maintenant que la victoire est faite, c'est quoi le but? On parlait de 5 noms, Charles Oliveira, Max Holloway, Ilia Topuria ou Justin Gaethje. Est-ce que tu peux un petit peu revenir sur tes ambitions après 4 finishes d'affilée en un an, en moins d'un an?
So now I think I have the most finish. Donc je pense que j'ai le plus de finish depuis 2021, je crois, tout combattant confondu, il me semble. Donc ouais, j'aimerais affronter. Je pense que la BMF, c'est quelque chose que j'ai en tête depuis longtemps. La ceinture lightweight également. Je pense que mon caractère, mes ambitions, ce que je fais en dehors de la cage et dans la cage font que l'UFC peuvent me faire confiance. Il y a beaucoup d'aléas que j'ai su taire, que j'ai su accepter au profit de l'UFC plusieurs fois en carrière et pour assurer le spectacle. Et j'estime que j'ai gagné ma place pour avoir ce type de combat.
Merci. Est-ce que Dan t'a surpris quelque part? On parlait de quel point il a résisté à ton étranglement bras-tête. Tu as dû lui mettre des dégâts pour l'envoyer à l'hôpital, comme tu as dit au round 2. Est-ce que voilà, il y a eu un endroit où tu as été surpris, inquiet peut-être pendant le fight?
Je me suis trop entêté sur la saisie du front kick. Et tu sais, quand vous vous entêtez sur une technique en particulier, bah, c'est là que ça marche le moins. Et donc, je me suis entêté. Je l'ai attrapé une fois, mais j'ai pas fini le takedown dessus. J'ai mal travaillé là-dessus. Il a été très très bon là-dessus. Il l'a mis subtilement. En fait, je pense qu'il a une des meilleures allonges de la catégorie de poids et il l'a très bien joué. Et donc, je pense que là-dessus, j'ai fait la même erreur que Tsarukyan. J'aurais dû plus capitaliser peut-être sur les low kicks, mais il n'en a pas envoyé. Il a vraiment été intelligent et il a plus visé les genoux dans l'axe et les front kicks. Et il a été très bon là-dessus, donc bravo à lui. Ça a été compliqué de les saisir. Donc j'ai dû casser la distance différemment en imposant un duel en anglaise à la mi-distance et à la longue distance, mais en cassant et en forçant un peu le rythme, parce que la distance de kick, c'est un très bon kickboxer, il l'a maîtrisé bien.
Last one for me in English. This one, your coach Nicolas Ott is undefeated at the UFC since he's working with Nassourdine and you as well. Can you talk about a bit about him, the preparation, and how important he is in your training camp and in your last wins?
Yeah, he's doing a great job in the UFC with William Gomis, Nassourdine Imavov, and myself. He has also we have also a lot of great sparring partners like Pierre Monzo, who just won yesterday at RS National Scene. Youssef Bouganem, the Bouganem brothers, and a couple of high-level guys. So I'm blessed and happy to work with him since a couple of times now, and his goal is the same for me and for Nassourdine, is to bring a belt back in France.
Benoit. The commentary team said in the first round that those teeps that you're taking from Dan Hooker must have hurt. Did you feel some pain from them, or was it just like a regular kick?
No, they were good, but like I said, I was waiting too much on catching them. And if you try to catch, it's like fishing, you know. You don't catch, you catch nothing at all. So I made a debutant fishing mistake. I tried to fish the front kick, but he was very flexible, very athletic with it, very calm when he was throwing it. And yeah, of course, the first couple ones were okay, but so one time he landed 2 in a row, and I felt like, okay, maybe I will switch the strategy because obviously I'm catching nothing there.
And are you surprised how long the ref let it go towards the end there with the ground and pound?
Yes. I was a little bit surprised, yeah. And to be honest, I wasn't putting full power on and then I saw the time running out, and I was like, okay, this minutes remain, but you're gonna feel it. And I just throw recklessly.
Congratulations.
Benoît, après cette victoire, t'aimerais revenir quand maintenant?
Ça va dépendre c'est un sport d'opportunité. C'est un sport aussi qu'on fait en équipe, en famille. Donc, comme je dis, moi, je regarde attentivement le combat de la BMF. Mais hormis ça, sinon, ça va être sûrement des vacances méritées pour ma femme, l'équipe, et repartir sur des objectifs très concrets pour la suite.
Et tu avais annoncé un bain de sang avant le combat. Est-ce que tu es satisfait de ta performance?
Je suis satisfait pour plein de raisons. Je ne vais pas m'étendre dessus, mais je suis satisfait pour plein de raisons. Et je pense que pour les fans, ça a été quand même un combat sympa à regarder. C'est ce que je pense que les gens avaient envie de voir. Et voilà, dans l'ensemble, je suis content quand même de ce combat. Et fier de l'équipe. Comme je dis, je porte le deuil de ma grand-mère depuis 1 mois maintenant. Ça a été dur pour moi. Ça a été un moment un petit peu compliqué pour moi. Ça a été aussi un camp en plus rapidement pour ma femme, mes enfants. J'ai aménagé récemment dans le sud-ouest. Pour l'instant, j'ai habité 6 jours dans la maison que j'ai achetée il y a 5 mois. Donc voilà, on va peut-être prendre un petit peu de temps pour se poser et prendre des vacances. Thank you all.